JynexSol here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro with a deck profile for you folks. Let's go. Today I want to talk to you about the Greek zombies. Why is it called Greek zombies, you ask? Well, three of the monsters here, Isolde, Tristan, and Karen, are usually heard of in Greek mythology or Greek tragedies. Karen is the ferryman who drives the boat back and forth on the river Styx, and I believe Tristan and Isolde are lovers. Maybe I can't remember off the top of my head, but I decided to call it Greek zombies because of these three. I want to explain what these guys do. Isolde, Belle of the Underworld, she cannot be special summoned at all, except through her own condition. If I control a Tristan, Knight of the Underworld, I can special summon this card from my hand. I can target up to 2 zombies that I control that have levels, and declare a level between 5 and 8. 5, 6, 7, or 8. Then they become that level to the end of this turn, but I cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except for zombie type monsters. You can only use the effect of Isolde, Belle of Underworld once per turn. Now here comes Tristan. Tristan says, when this card is normal summon, you can target 1 zombie type monster with 0 defense in your graveyard added to your hand. While you control another zombie type monster, this card gains 300 attack. This actually works well with Isolde, as well as Karen, and also Zombie Master, which is a great recycling ability, I would think, and he gains some stuff on the boost. And just to let you guys know, if 2 of these are on the field, they'll both be 2100, which I think is pretty cool. And finally, Ghost Karen. He's actually a tuner. They came with a tuner because there's a boss monster synchro. But he has a really cool effect that you don't even have to synchro for. If your opponent controls a monster, you control no other monsters, you can target 1 fusion monster in your graveyard and him. You banish both of them, and if you do, special summon 1 dragon type synchro monster from your extra deck level equal the total level of the banished monsters. For example, I have him, and I have this in my graveyard. I banish both, I can get this out, I can get this out, or hell, I can get this out. It's always fair. Next, we have 3 Goblin Zombie because we need to search, Mizuki's because we need to special summon in those times of need. This card is so fucking helpful. I'm glad it's at 3. But I'm using 2 at the moment. I'm testing it out. Zombie Master for those free generic, those rank 4 plays. Same thing with Tristan and Isolde, rank 4 plays for days. And it's time to use Card D because it gives me cards from my hand where I really need it. And this is actually a card that I don't see many people play. It's called Confirmed Power Trump, which pretty much replaces the polymerization. I mean, if it's normal summon, I can tribute this card, add polymerization from my deck to my hand. But I don't want to waste the normal summon on it, so that's why I don't do it. I use it for the pendulum summon effect. I can just fusion once per turn. I can fuse and get a monster from the extra and use the monsters that I control. So just in case I have this on my pendulum zone, I have these 2 in the field, instead of going to an Exceed play, I can go into a fusion play. There's so many options you can pretty much do with this deck. I mean, you got 3 options to fuse, Exceed, or Synchro. I think that's pretty cool. For the spells, I have Fool's Burial, Book of Moon, Burial, Mizuki, Regeki because it solves problems, Book of Life. Gotta love that. It comes in handy. More than 1 is too cloggy. I've been running it all day, so that's what I think 1 is just good for right now. 2 MST for those back row, and 3 Pot of Duality because this deck is kind of slow, and I don't really special summon that much, and I really don't need to because Pot of Duality and Card Hardy go hand in hand. They work together. For traps, I have Torrential, Evacuation, Solemn, and Bottomless to stand up 4 lineup, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Deprisoned, and 2 Chains, because we have had 2 Chains. I know everybody likes breakthrough skills, but I'm all about them 2 Chains for days. And for the extra deck, we have 2 Dragon World JynexSol Dragon. He is a dragon that could be summoned by just fusing 2 zombies together for no reason. That is so easy. It's so simple, man. And he has a really cool effect. If you want to special summon again, he must be first summoned by fusion summon. Then you can do that after. Monsters can be destroyed by battle with this card. At the end of the damage step, if a card that has battled with this monster that has an original level, the monster's attack becomes 0. Their monster's attack becomes 0. And if that monster's still in the field, I get a Dark Soul token. I got a Dark Soul token that gains the monster's level and its attack as well. And I'm like, wow. So I can just get more damage in. And you can only have one of them on the field. No problem. Then we have the boss monster, which is like an upgraded form of JynexSol. This is Dracocytus, the Impure Underworld Dragon. He is a level 10 monster, level 10 Dragon Synchro Dark with 4,000 attack. Normally, his requirements would be 1 Dark Tuner and 1 Dragon non-tuner monster. He can be destroyed by battle, which is cool. When this card is chosen to put a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, it can make a second attack on an opponent's monster in a row, which is nice. You can finish a game less like that. During each one of your standby phases, as long as this card is face up, you can target one monster that your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half its current attack, and if it does, inflict damage equal to your opponent to the lost attack. And that attack loss and half is permanent. That's just not going back at the turn. It doesn't say it. So I think that it just stays like that. You know what Shooting Star Dragon does. We need to explain this. He negates destruction effects, and if you would decide to attack, I can remove him from play and negate the attack. I'm not going to use the tuners, the one where you can attack multiple times. I don't run that many tuners. I only run 2. Starters is self-explanatory. Stops destruction. Bells. I forgot why I had him in here. Oh yeah, because I was using a different type of tuner. Should take that out and put that in his upgraded form, which if you don't know what this is Bells of the Ultimate Dark Dragon. He's a 4,000 monster with 10 stars. His normal requirements will be 1 Dark Tuner and 2 normal non-tuners, which is pretty easy with this deck. Cannot be destroyed by battle of our card effects, so he's an upgrade from this. Other monsters you control cannot attack while using your attack with him. He's pretty beefy. Once per turn, you can target a monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0, and if it does, you also gain life points equal to that monster's original attack. And any damage that you inflict with this monster is halved. So you have to make it fair, Make it hard to summon with an effect that isn't overkill, And then we also have this Majestic Star Dragon. Now, I don't have Savior Dragon. I don't have Majestic Dragon in the deck. However, with Ghost Karen's effect and me banishing this, I can summon him. And he also has the effect to negate, spell traps, monster or affect monster's effect. And if he does, he blows him to the opponent's side of the field. Also, he can negate one monster's effect. Yeah, he can negate one monster's effect until the end phase. And during the end phase, return this card to the field with XYZ special summon 1 Stardust Dragon from your graveyard. So I would have to have him in the graveyard. So I would definitely need to, summon him some way. That'd be nice. I also have Psy Behemoth for those problems that can't be solved by destruction. New Guardian because he's fair. Why not take your opponent's monster when they kill him by battle? This is Bram here, and he can be summoned to Isolde's effect because I call 5, summon him, because she only can summon zombies, so I only have the choice between him and number 22 zombie sign. We also have the generic rank 4s here like Exiton, Cowboy, Castell, and Ark. And that is Greek Zombie, folks. The side deck here is some options that I have thought about using. Because I was just play testing around with it. I tried to make it fast with Upstart, but that didn't work. I had one more tuner, but I was just drawing a tuner all the time. I thought I'd put like a second Arc, but There's no need. Level chain, I really don't need to dump that much. I can always conserve my resources in the meantime, because it'll be a problem if I just dump everything and just be left with nothing. Unit zombie, I thought about it. That's why I had the level level 8 synchros in there because of him. I can just raise the level up to 1 and then synchro full away monster. Jack's Mirror because I didn't want to lose my hand advantage, but with this card I still don't lose my hand advantage. I can just use my monsters themselves. And with Goblin Zombie I can search for the tuner. So when this dies, I can just use the tuner and get that and get the synchro. Lord Darkness, I thought I just need more draw pop. I figured this is better. And yeah, just an extra Mizuki and another zombie. And that is Greek Zombie, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to JynexSol for more content. Hopefully I'll just keep doing more videos. And until then, take care. Peace.